Hi everyone and welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to do a short video about a post that was published 2 days ago, and the post will explain how you can count the number of tokens in your prompt when working with Azure OpenAI and the .NET SDK. So the link to the post is in the chat, so just feel free to check the code and visit the blog. But I'm just going to go through the code, and then you can later on read the blog and just go through the code. So I have a simple .NET application that connects to the Azure OpenAI to an Azure OpenAI endpoint, and then it asks the endpoint using a prompt to generate a secure password. Now, this is just a small example, but it just shows how you can integrate the token counter library into everyday application and just understand how many tokens your application is using. You can either run the test or the check before you send the data or the prompt to the API, or after. In some cases, it's probably way smarter to do it before, because if there's a token limitation, you want to know about it before you send the data to the API. So to use the library, as you can see, I'm using the library here. I already installed it, but again, just a simple using statement that reference the library name. Then the library is using a vocabulary files to actually do the counting and work out, how much token each word is using. So what you need to do before you actually do it is download those two files, place them in the root of your project, and add those 3 lines to your application. So that's sort of step number 2. So number 1, you put the directive. Number 2, you add all the variables. Now, this is my application, just connecting to the SDK, with SDK to the API. I have a very simple prompt here. And the last bit that prints the token, or counts and prints the tokens, is here. So as you can see, I'm passing the input variable, the user prompt, so it can sort of actually grab it and then use the library to run the calculations. And at the end, I'm just simply printing the number of tokens on the screen. Now, obviously, in my case, I used a very simple example. But again, in more advanced applications, you might want to put this, this check probably before you send the data to the API. And then if there is a limitation, you just stop it. Now, in my case, there is a limit. So I can easily integrate the check before. So if, let's say, if max token is, some sort of if statement that if the count is larger than max tokens, then stop. So just food for thought. And again, thank you for watching the video. Please don't forget to subscribe and visit the blog. Thank you very much.